The men were driving across the MacKay Bridge on their way home from a weekend camping trip when they saw something unusual and didn't hesitate to take action.
Ride noticed a woman on the other side of the rail. Then when we seen her, we stopped the truck right in traffic right away, and we jumped in, the three of us, right out of the vehicle. We ran to rescue her.
While most of us would have just looked on in shock, or called 911 and just waited, or even on the down low, just took a quick video for your Insta story. But in this case, these guys actually stopped in their tracks and went to help.
Ibrahim and Raed tried to speak to the woman, while Nashwan came from the other side and held on to her.
We are here to help. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Everything's gonna be like solved. Just come back.
Nashwan, originally from Iraq, just immigrated to Canada a year and a half ago.
What? Is it possible to be a Muslim and a good person at the same time? Trick question, yes it is. After looking further into this news story, I realized something. I realized that I recognized these people before, because some of those guys from the story were also involved in another news story.
The fire happened around 4 a.m. and we abruptly woken to the fire alarm, and obviously sometimes you don't always think the fire is real. And so was awoken, and we did hear somebody in the hallways shouting that there was a fire. Within minutes, the local mosque actually came to our rescue and started taking people over to the mosque. And within a few hours, the Red Cross was set up, and eventually an evacuation center.
And then later on, the mayor, the councillor, the chief of the fire department all visited the mosque to thank them for their service. And then I looked at that news story even further and I was like, hold on a second. I know those guys. Turns out I know some local heroes. Now, in addition to all of that, this morning I went to get a cup of coffee and I forgot my wallet. But when I reached into my pocket, I found a toonie. People, I felt like $1,000,000. Now, I'm not saying I'm a hero, I'm just saying I'm supporting the local economy. I'm not saying I'm a hero who saves people's lives, I'm just saying I'm just doing my duties as a citizen. So thankfully, most of these news stories have a more or less positive ending or positive result where most damages were mitigated and people were saved. All in all, it's great to hear that the Muslim community in Nova Scotia is always giving back to the overall general community. From food drives and clothes drives, to charitable events, to social activism, all the way to literally saving people from burning buildings and from jumping off bridges. And according to modern day research, the only thing that can make this entire situation even better is if you like, follow, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and until next time, Assalamu alaikum, and peace be with you.
If this video gives you a stroke, diarrhea, constipation, internal bleeding, or any abdominal discomfort, ask your doctor if racism is right for you. Ignorance sold separately, logic not included.